Greetings, empowered soul. This is Shelly Bean. I hope you guys are doing well wherever you are in the world. Okay, guys, I'm here just giving a quick collective message for you guys. Let's tap in with Divine Source, Divine Universe, Divine Spirit to see what messages they have for you at this time. If you guys are new to my channel, welcome. Glad to have you here. If you are returning, welcome back and thank you. All right, let's see what Divine Source wants to tell you. I was inspired to give a collective message, which I feel I'm getting nudged to do more on a regular basis now. So look out for that. I will take this deck in the upright only. Most High Mother, Father, Holy Spirit, Christ Yeshua, what messages do you have for the collective at this time? Oh, wow. Let's do that again. A bunch of cards came out and fell. What messages? Most High Mother, Father, Christ Yeshua, Holy Spirit, what messages do you have for? Thank you. Ooh, we got the Queen of Fire. Queen of Fire. So that's like the Queen of Wands. With this Queen of Fire energy, regardless of the gender, I'm about to say ginger, regardless of the gender, this Queen of Fire, if you take a look at it here, she's looking at her, to me, it's like this magic wand. She's looking, and to me, she has the expression of, she knows she's manifesting. She knows that they're manifesting. All they got to do is take that stick, take that magic wand, and do what they do and make magic happen. She already has that power. She already has that fire within her. So, Divine Source is saying for you guys to be in your Queen of Fire energy. That this is the time. I mean, we are, after all, in the fire horse year. Okay, so what is more appropriate than to still be in that fire energy with this Queen of Fire? Divine Spirit is asking you guys to really, if you're not in it, you need to start working towards being in your Queen of Wands, Queen of Fire energy. That's the energy of looking good, feeling good, and more importantly, having that boss energy. Even if you're not a literal boss of a company, you need to act like you're a boss. You're a boss of something, whether it's actually running a company or whether it's trying to manifest something in your life. So with that magic that you already have, collective, you need to really be capitalizing on it, and you really need to be walking in that authority, walking in that power, walking in that energy of being a boss. And also, more importantly, I'm hearing is to have that self-confidence, that willpower, that strength, and the self-esteem. So some of you guys may have had your self-esteem compromised. You could have had issues with self-esteem and confidence, whether it's with work, career, relationships, social settings, and money. But this is a time where the energy, that fire energy, that Queen of Fire energy, that boss energy, making things happen and looking good while you're doing it and feeling good while you're doing it, is actually opening up to you, collective. It's opening up to you. It wants you to grab it. It's here for the taking. So you're being encouraged by Divine Source and Divine Spirit to walk in that Queen of Fire energy. Okay? What else? And I do feel, though, that for some of you guys, some of you guys have already been operating in your Queen of Fire energy that maybe was a bit dormant. for a while, maybe even for a few years, but you guys are really coming out of that now. You're feeling yourself in a good way, not in an arrogant way or a high acidity kind of way. No, you're really feeling it in a way where you've earned it. You've earned that energy of being confident, having that self-esteem, knowing your worth, knowing your value, and keeping your standards and not compromising it. And actually, honestly, knowing that you really are the shit, okay? And that's in a good way. What else, Divine Spirit, do you have for the collective? What else do you want the collective to know at this time? Okay, yep, take that. Wow, did I not say strength? Did I not say strength just a moment ago? And we have the 9 of air. Okay, so we have strength, Queen of fire, and 9 of air. So the 9 of air talks about worry, sleepless nights, being all in your head, maybe even being stressed about something. I get more of an energy of anxiety and worry for a lot of you guys. So this is the energy where some of you guys may have been in for quite some time. And it's different for everybody because I'm reading for a collective energy. But a lot of this may have had to do with feeling like you don't have any control over certain things that you feel like you want to have control over. Having control a lot of times makes us feel like at least we know where we're going if we're in control. If we're driving the bus, at least we know where we're going. But if we're having somebody else drive the bus, or if we're allowing, the universe to take over, we don't know where we're going. We don't know what the universe has for us. We don't know what the universe is preparing for us. We don't know. The unknown becomes a bit scary, a bit nervous, a bit nerve-wracking, I'm hearing. And it creates that anxiety and worry and a bit of stress for some of you guys. So this is the energy that you guys have been in, that you guys are coming out of, and you're finding that strength. You're finally finding that strength and courage to come out of that energy, because I feel like a lot of you guys as a collective, you understand now that being in this energy, in the 9 of air, has been working against you. Stressing and worrying about things that you, in most cases, cannot control, has worked against you. So you're now really having more clarity about how much this works against you, being in this 9 of air energy, and how it also actually creates blockages and delays in your life, specifically with things that you are trying to manifest for yourself. And divine source, God, Buddha, Jesus, Mother Mary, you name it, all of the beings of divine light, divine love, want us as a collective to have these things. Want us to excel, want us to succeed, want us to thrive, not survive, but thrive. Yeah, of course we are, we're trying to survive every day in the kind of world that we're living in, yes, but we want to thrive. We want to be in a position, in a space and energy of thriving more than we are surviving. We definitely want to be mostly in the energy of thriving. So you guys have gained a lot of the courage and strength now to slowly get yourself out of this 9 of air energy. And I feel like a lot of you guys as a collective are finally letting go and surrendering to the universe and divine source, and allowing divine source and the universe work on your behalf behind the scenes. And you're letting go of the will and allowing divine source and divine universe to do what they do, to do what Divine Source does, which is work behind the scenes on our behalf when we're not fighting against the universe. That's when we see things happen. So letting go finally and going with the flow and trusting, walking out on faith and trusting the universe will have our back and will actually bring us the things that we are manifesting. And for some of us, and for some situations, we may not get it in the way that we thought or imagined, but all the same, we are going to be receiving it. Okay? So, I like that. And then also, too, in a lot of cases, a lot of what we are trying to manifest and desire, when we are letting go and allowing, when we're letting go of control and not trying to force an outcome, or not trying to create an outcome, or, when we're not working against Divine Source and universe, and we're just allowing things to happen naturally and trusting. A lot of times, if not all the time, the things that we are desiring and wanting and receiving, a lot of times we get it tenfold. We even get more than what we asked for, more than what we even imagined. Okay, so keep that in mind. Wow. I don't know. I mean, outside of the sun card, I don't know what other better card could have come out at this time. The Four of Fire talks about prosperity, contentment, celebration. These are some good cards coming out, collective. This speaks for itself. And then, of course, at the bottom, too, we got release. So all these things that I'm channeling here and saying is not a coincidence. It's what I'm being called to channel, what I'm being called to convey to the collective. This is including myself. These are the messages that Divine Spirit, Most High Mother and Father, Christ Yeshua, Holy Spirit, Divine Universe, our holy archangels, our Holy Spirit guides. These are the messages that they want to convey to us and really emphasize and reiterate to us at this time. That if any of us at this time right now have had any doubts or continued worry, this should put everything to rest. This should put your doubt to rest. This should put your worry to rest. Okay. And as I'm saying this, the sirens outside are just like going off. Okay. So again, yeah. Is there anything else? I feel like one more card. And it's funny because I have 4 cards out here, but I felt moved to get a 5th card. And today is the 5th day, May 5th, 5/5. I think it's also Cinco de Mayo. So hope you guys are celebrating safely and responsibly out there. Have fun, celebrate, but just do it safely. Okay. What is the last 5th card for the collective? Divine Spirit, please and thank you. Okay, 2 things. We got the King of Earth that came out, which is the equivalent of, the King of Pentacles in the other decks. Prosperous, generous, successful. Exactly. These are the things, collective, that you're attracting to your life. Whether this is actually, we have a man here, that's the King of Earth. So whether this is actually a person coming into your life, collective, that is going to add to your life, that is going to enhance your life, that is going to complement your life, or whether this is a new opportunity, as in like a new job, being a leader in a new position, Someone or something or both is coming to you, collective, because you've been doing the work. And also, more importantly, you have allowed yourself to get out of this 9 of air energy. You're putting down the burdens. You are, even if it feels uncomfortable for a lot of you guys, you are trusting the universe, trusting divine source, and handing over the wheel and letting go of control and surrendering and allowing the universe to do what it does. Okay? And for that, you're also getting this King of Earth energy. So this could be a person. I do feel for a lot of you guys that this King of Earth, for some of you guys, it is an actual person coming towards you. So this could be a masculine energy who could embody actual earth signs of Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. They don't have to be that sun sign, but this person just embodies that earth energy, established, successful. This could be someone who also owns their business, someone who's going to add to your life, collective, who's going to help you build, who's also going to help you create a foundation for yourself. Someone who compliments you. Again, like I said, someone who's going to complement your life, enhance it in some way where you can learn from this person. And this person is also going to be able to learn from you. You guys are going to be building together, whether it's a business, an idea, a relationship. This is good energy, okay? And he has this big, huge coin in his hand. So this person or opportunity definitely has a whole lot to bring to the table, all right? And at the bottom, what do you know? We have Wise Counselor, card number 5. So 5 is very important. Again, today is the 5th of May. May is the 5th month. Today is the 5th day. It's Cinco de Mayo. And we're ending with this number 5 card that says Wise Counselor, belonging, learning, and traditions. This is also recommendation collective for you guys to, whatever it is that you feel you need to learn, go ahead and do it. This is now the time to learn something. If you've been getting that itch or that nudge or that curiosity to learn something, to add to your resume or to add to just your knowledge of life, you're being inspired, you're being encouraged to go out there and learn. To learn whatever it is that you feel like you want to learn at this time. You have divine guidance to do it. You have divine support to do it. So, and also too, this is encouraging you guys to reach out to someone who you could deem as maybe a mentor, a teacher, or maybe even a therapist. But there's an energy of not only learning something new, whether it's through something online or through a group. It can be anything, but I'm also getting the energy of Wise Counselor being someone that you just maybe even talk to, someone you know personally that can teach you something, that can give you words of wisdom, words of encouragement, words of support. Someone who may have more knowledge than you in a certain area that you're actually interested in. So this would also be something that Divine Spirit is encouraging you guys to do, is what I'm getting. All right. Okay. And last but not least, I'm going to end with a couple of angel answers for the collective. Holy Divine Spirit and Holy Divine Archangels, please give me 3 messages for the collective as we close out this message. What is it that they need to know at this time? I'll take that. That just flew on out. What was the second message? Let's have 3 angel messages, Holy Spirit, Holy Archangels, for the collective? That's number 2. What's number 3? Here we go. Wow. Okay. So we have not the right time. So I'll get to that. We have opportunity and success. I love it. I love it. Okay. So for some of you guys, immediately what I'm getting for not the right time is some of you guys might want to jump into action on something specific that may be a big deal. It may be a big decision, a big, some type of scenario that's not small, something that's pretty huge. And right now you're being asked to just put a pin in it for right now. I'm getting that some of you guys need to just rest. Some of you guys could be doing a little too much. So if there's something big, like a big project, a big decision, an example of a big decision could be buying a home, buying a car, signing a huge contract, something that would dramatically, thank you, Spirit, something that would dramatically change your life. Not right now. You're being asked to just rest, take it easy. I'm getting an energy where some of you guys could be doing too much, taking too much action right now. You know, it's great that you're getting the motivation back. You're getting incentive. You're having the energy, but you're also asking to conserve some of your energy and to pace yourself. Because there, again, it's about polarity in the life that we live on this earth. It's about balance. It's about healthy balance. You can do too much, you know? So you want to balance yourself and make sure that you're not doing too much. So I am getting a rest for some of you guys, and just take it easy. And it's okay to have a few days where you're not doing a damn thing but laying down, resting, sleeping, or watching TV and just not doing anything. That's okay. You're not being lazy. So I feel like an energy of, well, some of you guys feel like if you're not doing enough, or you feel like you're not doing enough, and you don't want to feel like you're being lazy, you don't want to feel like you're being unproductive. It's okay. You're doing more than enough. You've been doing more than enough. This is why it's time to rest and put a pin in whatever big, dramatic project or decision that you want to make at this time. Divine Source and Spirit will guide you and give you the intuitive nudge in knowing when it is the right time to strike, when it is the right time to make that decision, okay? And with success and opportunity, you guys are on your way to being successful in these opportunities that are coming to you. You're going to be victorious. You're going to be successful. The success is waiting for you. Why? These opportunities are waiting for you, and success will be the outcome. Why? Because you guys are finally getting into your Queen of Fire energy, having that courage, self-confidence, charisma, and strength. Okay? It's just about pacing yourself properly so you don't overdo things, so you don't do too much to the point where you end up inadvertently sabotaging yourself. That's another thing that Spirit wants you to know and just to be mindful of. But in any case, guys, with that said, these are your messages at this time. I hope that they were helpful in some type of way, shape, or form. And as always, guys, to the next upload, be well and be at peace. Ashe.